smash the like button, and subscribe. Election were held today. Harris versus Trump. Who would you rather vote for?
Trump over Kamala, especially because
Kamala. Okay, what's your birth year?
especially January 27th, 2006.
Okay, and why do you support Trump?
I don't support everything Trump does. Like, I don't support the Iran war and stuff like that. But I will say, like, for America, I don't think the tariffs are good. But I will say the Kamala tax policy would have fucked our country.
How so?
I mean, you look at Madani in New York.
No, can you tell me what about her policy that you disagree with?
The tax policy, I said.
What about the tax policy?
Taxing rich individuals in a higher percentage.
Do you make like $400,000 a year or more?
No, but I also know the rich individuals.
So then
create
why the hell?
jobs.
They're not creating more jobs with that money. They're doing stock buybacks. They're
Okay,
doing
so
what's
then-
profit
okay,
maximizing for
that's what I'm
themselves.
saying, though.
If they have a higher top marginal tax rate, that gives them a greater incentive to reinvest back into their firm.
Why? Okay, if they have a higher tax rate, why wouldn't they just go to China then? Tell me that. Like, China's probably infrastructurally better than us right now. If they have a higher tax rate in America, why wouldn't they just go overseas to China where they can make more profit with a less tax rate?
Because they live here. We're talking about where they live. They pay income where they live, right?
Yeah, they pay income where they live, but I'm saying though, if you tax them to a point where it's a lot higher than it is right now, they're already paying way above the tax for everybody else. Everybody else, what? Low income individuals, what do they get taxed? 2 to 5% of their income. Mediums, what? 15. And then higher earners are like 30 or 40. Like, if you tax them 50, 60%, what makes them not want to just go to China and make more money, make more profit?
Yeah, because their
Hold their
entire
business,
family
hold their-
lives here. Their entire upbringing is here. They care about living in the country. They want to live in this country. They're not going, like, for example, why do people still live in New York and California?
That's what I'm saying. Have you not seen the stuff with Madani? Him threatening the higher tax rate, and then now
Yeah,
the
those are
person
for the
that's
richest New
bringing
Yorkers.
$6 billion.
I don't know why you're crashing out. This doesn't even impact you. Hey, dude, I live in Los Angeles.
It does impact you though, because
No, it
they
doesn't.
create
I live in Los
jobs.
Angeles, and
So
they
you
will
think- you
they
think,
will create
you
more
think an AI
jobs
job-
if there's a
you-
top marginal tax rate that's higher.
Yeah, look at California. This is not a business place. Nevada is.
Then why is it the
Colorado
fourth?
is.
So then why is it the fourth largest economy in the world?
Because there's a bigger population, obviously.
No, even GDP per capita is higher.
Yeah, obviously GDP is going to be higher, but GDP would be higher because you're not getting taxed that much in California.
What? Yes, we are. If the highest levels
how
of
much
income,
is it? 40%, right?
you can get taxed upwards of 50% in this state.
Have you heard of how
At the
much
highest levels of
Madani's gonna be
income,
taxing?
at the highest levels of income tax, you get taxed at 50% and higher.
No, it's not higher than 50%.
Yes, it is. It will be like 52%.
Okay, 52 and saying 50% higher is a lot more eluding than 52.
Okay.
52 and 50 is about the same.
Okay.
Okay. So let's not act like they're getting taxed that much. That's how much the tax should be. But when you raise it even more,
Wait, you just said that's how much the tax should be?
yeah, I think somebody
well
should
then-
get taxed 50%.
Okay, well, you think the highest income American should be taxed 50%? Okay, so then let's apply that. Now, the issue is that the richest Americans, like the billionaires, they aren't paying the same income tax structure that the people who are making their money through income are paying. And that's the distinction that we need to make. The billionaires need to be paying that tax rate as well. So it seems like you agree with us.
No, I agree. They need to be taxed, but I think they're already being taxed enough. I think what Madani's trying to do, he's trying to tax their income, their business income, and their housing income. Their house. That's a lot of taxes at a high percent. Would it
Yeah,
not
but
be?
they're not going to leave. The studies indicate that it's a very low percentage of people that leave.
Trust me, if he taxes them by a lot, they
I'm
will
not
go to
trusting you,
Florida. They will take their business to Florida. Why wouldn't they just go to Florida?
Because then they'll lose out on the consumer market in California.
They can still
The consumer
You
market
get-
in California is unlike anywhere around the world, my guy. You know
No,
that,
it's-
right? Like, yeah, it is. The consumer market in California is incredibly large, dude.
you can still conduct business without, like, he could have his headquarters in Florida and still conduct business in New York at a lower percentage and still make probably the same profit.
Okay, well, that's what people do already. right? People have been doing that with big cities already. Now, wouldn't that just so I don't know what your point is with saying that's a criticism. They're still doing their business in LA.
You see what Madani's done to New York? It has turned to shit.
How?
And I
How?
have
I think what
family up in
Mamdani's
New
done is
York.
great. Now, can you tell me what he's done that's bad?
What he's done that's bad is he's what is it called? What do they call that? Paying more into social policies like free. He's what is it called? He's paying more into social and free stuff, and it's
Like what?
making them lose money.
Like what?
I forget what it is, but I know the what is it called?
He's giving away free stuff. You just don't know what it is.
Oh, like
Do you live in New
free
York?
libraries, huh?
Do you live in New York?
No, I have family that lives in New York.
Okay. So why are you complaining about it? You don't even live there.
Because I hear what they're saying. I mean, my family makes. I mean, my cousin and his my aunt they're pretty doing pretty well. I'd say.
Okay,
Close
so
to
then
seven
they're going to be
figures.
fine either way.
Huh?
So they're going to be fine either way.
They want to be fine. I'm saying.
Yeah, they will.
Okay, so
You said
if
you said they're
them-
making 7 figures, but you think that they're not going to be fine with a what, like $20,000 increase in taxes?
No, they're already planning to leave New York. Because my uncle, he
Then
lives
leave.
I mean, a lot of people are gonna leave.
That will
You're
okay.
gonna see,
Go for it.
You're gonna see the jobs. If
When are they
Madani goes through
leaving?
with this
When are
tax-
they leaving? They said they were going to leave already. When are they leaving?
They're not leaving yet.
When are they going to leave?
I don't know. They have like a lot of houses.
So they're staying there for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, they have multiple houses, but they
Yeah,
primarily live in New York.
Yeah, they have multiple houses, and oh my god, their taxes
I
are
mean,
going
I'm
to
not
go
saying
up
I'm
very
rich.
slightly,
I mean, I'd say
everybody.
my uncle
Oh
is.
my god, they've got
Yeah.
multiple houses actually. You know, they're making 7 figures a year, but oh my god, this little slight increase in taxes, it's too much for their liking. That's too bad. Let's cut
what
actually
happens
10
when-
million
what
people off
happens-
their health insurance through Medicaid, 2.5 million people off their access to food stamps on average every single month, and let's also make sure that we cut off of 420,000 children off of free school lunch and breakfast, just so that we can give them a greater tax break so that they can buy another yacht or they can get another home.
You're a dick, bro.
I'm a dick? Really? You're the
Yeah.
one that's cutting people off of access to food, health insurance, and basic things that they need to literally survive. But I'm a dick for saying that the richest Americans should pay a slight little bit more to be able to fund that.
I mean, I'd say a lot of people abuse the food stamps a little bit.
Okay, a lot more
Just like-
people abuse the tax structure and evade taxes who are rich. So why don't you complain about that? A lot more of the revenue is lost out because people don't pay into the structure because they do stuff like that.
Everybody does
Than
that. You
specifically
probably do
people
that.
who are getting food stamps when they don't actually deserve
Dude,
it under
you
your deal.
probably do
And
that
also,
for
like,
this
by the way,
stuff.
the fraud rate for food stamps is incredibly low.
Yeah, for what
And by
they
the way,
can
the,
catch.
what you're addressing, by the way, in terms of cutting people's access to food stamps, is not mitigating or reducing fraud in any meaningful way.
Wait, let's go back to what you said about
How is cutting
abusing-
420,000 children on average every single month off of the free school lunch and breakfast that they were getting access to at all addressing fraud?
I don't agree with mainly on that stuff. Like I don't think Trump should have cut tax. I mean, not tax food stamps to where he did. But I mean, at the same time, like you shouldn't blame the kids. But at the same time, like the parents didn't work hard. Like they didn't go to college. They didn't
Oh,
do
okay,
what they
okay.
should've
So then
done.
the kids should starve because you
No,
think
I-
the
that's what I
parents
don't
didn't work
agree
hard
with that.
enough?
But I will say, what you said about abusing the taxes, you do that because is this not your business? Do
This
you
is
do
my
you consider
business.
it's a business?
Yes.
Okay, so you definitely do that. Don't act like you don't.
What
You
do
don't
I
have
do?
to act dumb. Everybody does that.
No, I
Anytime
don't.
you go on vacation, I bet you use it as a business vacation.
I don't
like,
go on
for
vacation.
business. Oh, I'm sure you don't, bro.
The only
You never
time I go on vacation is literally for work. I'm not trolling.
Yeah, well, obviously, that's what everybody does that owns a business.
But no, I don't like buy things in typical personal life that isn't a business expense on my
I mean,
business
obviously,
card.
you're not going to say it on here, but it's kind of obvious that
No,
everybody
I
does
literally
that.
don't do that.
Okay, for sure.
Dude, I pay my taxes. Are you really
I mean-
really confused that a liberal pays their taxes and doesn't complain about it?
I mean, Dean lives in Colorado, so there's a reason why he stayed in Colorado. It's the best place to conduct a business at in the United States.
What? They have state income tax.
Yeah, they have state income tax, but I forget what it is. What does Colorado do? There's something
He
that
literally grew up in Colorado. Like he lives there. That's where he's always lived.
yeah, but there's
Other
something
than
in
like when he was
Colorado-
very, very young.
Oh,
'Cause
I know why.
What's
Like
that?
if somebody tried to sue his business, something about Colorado, they have I I don't know. There's people everybody that owns a business conducts like their headquarters in Colorado. I swear to God, you
Not
could look
true,
it
but
up.
I don't see
Or
any good
it's Nevada. It's Nevada actually.
Nevada. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's not where Dean lives.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is Kamala was a shit
Kamala.
show,
Wait,
bro.
so
She
so
couldn't
by the way,
talk.
he pivots. So he's like, "Oh, you must actually be tax evading." No, I'm not. He then
Bro,
realizes I'm
okay.
not tax evading and then pivots.
And no, I'm not straight. Like anybody can
Hey,
say, "Oh, I'm gay." Like
dude,
anybody can say
can you answer what
anything.
I just said? Like, can you
What?
acknowledge what I just said at all?
Oh, you're never gonna say that, oh, I do tax fraud on a live stream. Like nobody's gonna do that. Like let's be real though. Even if you did, let's say you didn't, nobody's gonna admit that they do it though. Like obviously, right? Like
Trump
let's have
admits he
common sense.
evades taxes on national television.
Yeah, but he already got caught doing it. So like he had to admit it. And he
Okay.
kind of schooled Hillary on that topic.
Didn't he do it before he releases tax returns?
What, when they got publicly
Yeah, he said that in 2016
announced by that
before
person?
his tax returns were released, sir.
What he was trying to say, you're using his words against him now. Because
Of
what he was
course.
trying to say was everybody does it. Because
Nope,
everybody
I
tax
don't.
everybody, bro. Yes, you do, bro.
I promise you I don't.
Anytime you okay, so when you go on vacation though, or like for business,
Yeah.
you don't.
Yeah,
It doesn't go. Yeah.
Of course, when I go on a business trip, I'm going to write off the business expenses on my business trip. That's not evading taxes. That's called a business expense. Do you know
I mean,
what business
everybody lies
expenses
about how
are?
much. A lot of people that have a small company, they lie about how much money they make. I mean, it's just normal. Everybody, if you're not
I
using
don't
the
lie
system,
about how
you're
much
not
money
trying to win.
I'm not going to get, dude, I'm not trying to get audited. Why would I want to do that? The government knows, I'm actually smart, I think. The government knows how much money I've made. Okay? The government knows how much money you've made. The government knows how much we've all made. They're just trying to
Obviously.
see whether or not you report it accurately.
Yeah,
And
but if you're not big
because of
enough,
the
they're not
lobbying
gonna
of the
really look at
accounting
it, though.
agencies, and because of the lobbying of the accounting agencies, right, it still exists in that sort of fashion where we have to produce our sort of taxes in this way. Like we could have an automated system of taxation, just like Japan does. We easily could do that. Honestly, I think we should do that. I think that the system of taxation is way too confusing in our country.
Okay, but what you said with that, you said, what did you say? You said you're talking about the IRS and the accountants and the audits. They know what you're getting taxed by, but if you're not big enough, they're never going to actually look at it to see if you're actually doing tax fraud. The only people they look at to see if you're doing tax fraud are the people that are making multi-millions. Like
No, it's
10
not
million,
just it's not
5
just
million,
that. And
2
actually,
million.
you might be saying that to a greater extent because Trump's defunding the IRS.
Trump's
But you
defunding
understand
the
that
IRS
like
because did you see what he did when they got their all the billionaires tax returns leaked? Remember that?
you understand that they do audits, right? Like that's just one thing. And also, even so, like it's not just because there would be an audit, it's also because I like morally disagree with it. You know that, right?
Yeah, there's audits in the IRS.
Hey,
But
listen,
what I'm
you're not
saying
listening
is,
to what I'm saying. I morally disagree with evading taxes. And I believe in the tax structure that we have.
okay, so you agree with, then why do you think that the ultra rich should get taxed for their income, their property taxes,
Why should they get
and
taxed more?
their
Because they
business
have more of an
taxes?
ability to pay. Because it's not
I
going to
agree. They should
negatively
maybe
impact
get
their life in
their
any meaningful way
personal
when we
income.
tax them like that.
I mean, bro, you see it in businesses all the time. Why do people go into general partnerships?
I don't see how that was the point. The point that I'm making is that you're going to increase taxes for working class people if you allow for the very richest Americans to evade taxes. And the top 400 billionaires pay a lower effective tax rate than the working class. Did you know that?
Okay. Billionaires do. Wait, say it again. What did you say
Yeah,
before
the top
that?
400 billionaires pay a lower effective tax rate than the working class. You should be angry when you hear that. I'm serious, dude.
Because based on their income level, you're saying?
Well, based
Like-
on how they make their money. And based on the types of loopholes that they try to use to evade taxes. And I'm saying that's immoral. Why is that immoral? Because then it puts more of the bill onto lower income individuals who have less of an ability to pay it. So
Okay,
do you
so I
see
got a
how
question then.
do you see how that like harms
Do you think
society?
this is immoral? Do you think this is immoral then? If you're making $2 million a year, and you put like, let's say a quarter of that into small businesses like gas stations, furniture companies, and like wash rights, stuff like that. Do you think that's immoral to do?
To have business expenses and invest? No.
To invest in, because you're going to get taxed less if you invest in more businesses.
Okay, I don't have an issue with doing that.
But that's tax fraud in a way.
No, it's not. That's not
You're,
tax
you're
fraud.
investing in more businesses to get less taxes on your personal income because they see that.
But
And
we
they
see that has a benefit. Do you understand that like the other mechanisms of tax invasion, like specifically that you're trying to reference is like someone specifically taking out a loan against the valuation of their business, right? And then using that for their personal expenses. That has nothing to do with their business. So then why are they
But they
able to
get
do that?
taxed
It's
less
absurd.
though. They do that because
Yeah, they do
know
that
they'll
so that
get
they
taxed
don't get
less.
taxed on the personal income they take out.
Okay,
So that's
people
evading
saying tax
taxes.
fraud, it may not be evading taxes, but it is a loophole. Can you agree with that? Do you think that's immoral?
That's loophole and evading taxes. Yes, it is.
So you just agreed that it is?
Yes.
So is that immoral then?
Yes.
Because people are in the comments saying it's not tax fraud, but it low key is, right?
What? Wait. What is tax fraud? You just so they're saying that just doing a business expense is not tax evasion or tax fraud. It's not.
But it's a loophole.
It's not a loophole. Business expenses are something that should be in place that you could deduct from your taxes.
I know.
That's something that's necessary to have for businesses. Okay. Now we're talking specifically about like how they're taking out a loan out of the valuation to then use that loan on their personal expenses, right? To evade taxes with the purpose and intent to evade taxes.
I just think it could maybe be immoral, but I kind of think like everybody is doing anabolic, like stare, like as an athlete, and you're not doing it, and you're performing less because of it. Is it immoral to do what everybody else is doing?
I
Like
would
if
say.
everybody's doing it, is it immoral to do it?
So you're saying that in order to be able to compete with everyone else, like why would it be specifically still considered immoral? From a general basis, overall it would, but I understand the point you're trying to make that you need to defend yourself, right? In that circumstance, to be able to compete with everyone else, right? In that certain sense, I understand the point that you're making, but what you're not understanding, like if it's not considered cheating and it gives you an advantage, right? Obviously, someone's like going to end up doing that in a circumstance. That doesn't mean that it doesn't have any moral consequences.
I mean, yeah, I could see that, but I mean, I still think it has consequences. When somebody gets caught for tax fraud, I mean, they go to jail. What's that one dude?
This is not
The
just
one that
tax
was
fraud;
in
it's
the
also tax evasion. Like I'm explaining this because again, I don't want people to think that they're better than everyone else and that they don't need to pay into tax structures. This is called being a fucking adult, and I shouldn't, as a 24-year-old, have to explain this to people older than me by any means. Right? But there are plenty of people older than me that feel like they don't need to uphold the basic adult tasks of paying their damn taxes, and they think they want to offload that onto everyone else because they think that they're better than that.
I mean, I agree. I mean, do I think that they should make a stricter rule on taxes and make it a system where it's automatic? Yeah, but it's not in America, and
Yeah,
I
and we
don't
need to
think
get rid of
Kamala
the
was
loopholes, and
Kamala.
we need
Kamala
to
was going
increase
to get rid
taxes
of
for
the
the rich and wealthy,
loopholes.
and that's what Kamala Harris wanted to do. So why did you vote for Donald Trump that, actively speaking, is going to give the richest Americans even more at the expense of working class Americans access to basic necessities?
Because I truly believe in trickle down. I
Trickle
don't know
down
if
has
you.
not historically worked. What evidence do you have that trickle down has historically worked?
Let me think. When it's worked, I mean, the dot-com bubble. Dot-com bubble was a trickle down in a way,
Okay.
was it not?
What? How does
AI's
the dot
AI's
com
kind of
bubble
trickled down.
trickle down? Like that's the most
AI's
ridiculous thing
pretty
I've ever
trickled
heard.
down. What? How would the
The dot
dot-com bubble
com
not be a
bubble
trickle
popping
down?
is trickle down how?
Not popping when it happened though. When dot-com was happening, it was creating jobs, creating tech people jobs for the dot-com bubble. It was trickling
That's
down.
technological advancement
The
creating
ultra
jobs,
wealthy were investing in
not
the
trickle
dot-com.
down. That's not trickle down. That's called technological advancement yielding a creation of jobs.
Trickle down is when the
Trickle down
the
is when you give
bottom
tax
class,
breaks to the richest Americans because
bottom
you think that they're
class.
going to utilize that money more efficiently within the economy, which historically speaking has not happened. It's not more efficient for the average person. It's not in the interest of the average person. It's in their own interests, in their own profit maximizing condition.
So you don't think AI right now is a little bit of a trickle down? You can't say it's not because the ultra wealthy
No.
are investing in the AI and it's coming back to the consumers. Is it not?
I don't think that's a notion of trickle down because it's not tax cuts going to the rich and wealthy that they inevitably pass it down. Are there things that business owners do that do inevitably, from a certain sense, create jobs? Obviously, you could say that there's a notion that certain investments they make create certain amounts of jobs or get rid of jobs depending on the type of decision that they make. What you're not understanding, though, is that, like, I don't get the broader, like, sorry, what
I'm
I'm not understanding is
saying
the
that
broader point
AI
that you're trying
is
to make from
creating
this.
jobs. So the ultra wealthy are investing in AI. It's creating more jobs.
Yeah,
As,
that doesn't mean that trickle-down economics is effective, just because there are some actions that business owners engage in that benefit a populace.
that's still affecting us. AI right now is affecting us, and it's helping us. AI is the best thing
Okay,
that's
I
ever
know you're
happened.
trying to hyperfixate on this. I think what you're trying to address is the idea that technological advancement reduces jobs. That's why you originally referenced like the dot-com bubble, okay? What you're referencing with AI, I just want to let you know, is right now reducing the level of jobs, at least in the short run.
Yeah, but it's also helping people perform their jobs better. I mean, you look at accountants;
You
they're
could say
able
that.
to do more.
You could say that, but that's still not acknowledging like the broader point there. So if you just want to make the point that technology advancing creates jobs, well, I think that's going to exist under each side. I don't think that's unique to lower taxes on the very rich. I actually think that innovation is more likely to happen if you put higher taxes on the richest and wealthiest individuals because you're going to have a better consumer base that can actively buy and consume these products, which creates the necessary incentives for the suppliers to respond.
Why is America's GDP the
Trickle up
highest?
economics works. Trickle down economics is nonsense. There is a natural
Bro, you
trickle
can't
up
say that.
element within our economy. There's not a natural trickle down element in the same notion.
Both are good. You can't have
No.
one or the other.
Yeah, trickle down economics is ridiculous.
Trickle down economics happens with anything.
No,
Consumer
you don't understand.
trickle down
Define trickle down
consumption.
economics. What
Trickle
is it?
down economics is when the bottom class adapts with the something that it was upper class. That is trickle down. I just didn't say it in the right way. Like
Dude, what the fuck, dude? No,
the
no
ultra
one's gonna
wealthy,
explain trickle down.
the
That
ultra
that's.
wealthy invest more into something, and it creates something for the lower individual class
Can I just tell you
and creates
something?
similar jobs.
Can I just tell you
What?
something?
Then what is it?
I have a
Is
degree in
that not right?
economics. I actually learned what trickle down economics is. Trickle down economics historically is about thinking that the idea that you think that if you give tax breaks to the richest Americans, they inevitably will utilize their money more productively than everyone else in the economy, which will inevitably yield the creation of more jobs.
Isn't that what I said though?
Which historically speaking has been disproven. No, that's not what you said. Historically
I
speaking,
said
has
I
been
said
disproven.
it's when the ultra wealthy invests into something and creates more job for the lower individuals. I said that.
That's too simplistic and not referencing the entirety of what a trickle down economics is. Because trickle down economics is the idea that reducing taxes on the richest Americans, specifically the richest Americans, disproportionately benefits
But
society.
it
Giving
doesn't
money to
always
them
have to
benefits
be
society to the greatest extent.
it doesn't always have to be tax cuts. It can be other things.
What? No, it's specifically tax cuts. That's trickle down economics.
I mean, trickle down happens with anything though. So like, how are you going to say
It's not
trickle
just
down
it's not
economics
just
doesn't
trickle down
work?
economics is not just a business owner, right? Like doing things that create jobs or something, right? That's not what trickle down economics
So
is.
do you believe in trickle down consumption?
What the fuck does that mean?
When
Are you just making up
the
your own terms now?
No, trickle down consumption and then trickle up consumption. That's a thing. That works. That's happened multiple times. When a high
I don't know
class
what the fuck is trickle down consumption.
It's just when a high class product adapts
A high
and
class
becomes
product
lower
adapts,
class.
then becomes
Yeah,
low
like
class.
adapt
What the
like
fuck
it's
is this guy saying?
like say like a Lamborghini. You
Hey,
know how
dude,
it's high
can you?
class?
Hey, dude, respectfully, can you just stop making this point? It's really ridiculous.
No, I'm saying trickle down happens with anything though.
Stop.
Like you can't say I said it's like a Lamborghini. It's
Just
looked at
stop.
as like
Just
high
stop, dude.
class,
You
and then
need
it
to
gets
stop.
adopted.
It
It gets
it is
adopted, and
time to
it's looked
stop,
at
bro.
lower
It's
class.
time to stop.
It's kind of like Vans.
It's time to stop. Don't do this. You're making a bad argument. Stop embarrassing yourself.
Hey man, you're the one who's trying to make the country go to shit, bro.
How?
Cause you're out here like I'm not trying to be mean. Like I respect people, but what I don't respect is people that are maybe switching their genders, becoming gay. Like I mean, like I
Okay.
respect them as a
I have a
person,
question.
and like
How do you become gay?
I don't know. That's what I was
You
wondering.
don't know? So, do you think being gay is a choice?
I would say to some extent,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So, could you choose to be gay?
If it was the only thing I knew, yeah. Like if
What do you
I
mean
was
if,
in a
if it's the only thing?
if
So
I got
so
born into a
you just
world,
said that being gay is a choice. So could you choose to find me sexually arousing right now?
no, because
So it's
there's
not a
other things
choice.
in the world. It is a choice.
No, it's not. You just said that you couldn't
Okay,
choose to do
okay, then
that.
let's say this. Let's say this. Say we lived in a world where the only thing that people knew was being gay and knowing the same sex and like having sexual attraction with the same sex. Would it be more likely that more people become gay, right?
So, wait, say that one more time. Sorry.
To say we live in a world where there's no straight people and it's only gay people, you get born into a world, you're more likely to become gay, right? And be gay, right?
So you're just saying that there would be a notion of compulsory homosexuality in that circumstance, which, by the way, right now exists in our study is compulsory heterosexuality, right, for individuals. But I would say it would depend on whether or not that's passed and forced down onto people. If you're saying everyone's gay, right, and you see everyone around you is gay, that doesn't make you gay yourself, right? Like I wouldn't be gay because everyone around me was gay. I'm still straight.
You don't know that. You probably would be. And I'm this is coming from a straight guy. I don't know about you. You're a little bit, I don't know. But yeah, you
I'm a little
100%.
bit
If you lived in
what?
a world,
What did you
if you
say?
lived in a
I'm a
world,
little bit what?
I don't know, you're a little like I don't know, like us a little bit. I don't know. Like no
What is that supposed to
disrespect.
mean?
I don't know, like you sometimes like give me like femboy vibes or something. Like not in a disrespectful way. Like
Unfeminine?
yeah, a little
What's wrong
bit.
with me being feminine?
Nothing. You're
Okay.
you. But
But what is that? Why does that make me sus? And by
I
the
don't
way,
know, you kinda
wait, I
give
have a
me that
question.
vibe.
Are you attracted to femininity?
No.
You're
I'm attracted
not?
to girls. I don't care if a girl's more
Girl,
masculine,
you
more
should say
feminine.
women, by the way.
Yeah.
So you're not attracted to femininity?
Yeah, I don't really like if a girl's like in the gym all the time and like real muscular, like I don't care. And if a girl's like petite, like I don't care. Like I if I'm attracted to somebody, I'm attracted to somebody. I don't really look at like, oh, do they like paint their nails every day or something? Like I don't really care that much. Like I don't look too deep into it.
Okay. All
Well, I
right.
answer your
That's not that's
question, right?
I guess like you can still specifically just like be attracted to femininity on top of that and not say that someone
Yeah,
needs to
that's why I
be
said like I'm
acting in a
attracted to
certain feminine
basically.
way.
Yeah, I'm attracted to like any
Like you're
girl. Like
attracted to women,
it,
right?
yeah, I'm attracted to women. Yeah.
Okay. So, anything that's considered feminine is just things that are typically associated with the female sex. So, if
Wait,
you're
say it again.
attracted to women, inherently that means you're attracted to some notion of femininity, right?
I mean, you could say that, but you could also not say that, right?
Okay.
Right? Like not every you're not masculine. Do you think your girl's like attracted to masculine guys?
I think that in the notion that my girlfriend is attracted to me as a man, that she's attracted to some notion of masculinity. Yes. Not all aspects of masculinity, but some
Yeah, yeah.
notion. Because
I
I'm a
guess you could
man
say
and she's
that.
attracted to me.
I guess like if like you
Like
think
I
like
also have
'cause you're like
masculine
obviously you're
characteristics,
obviously
right?
like a guy. Like you're obviously a guy, but like you're not really like man. You know, you kind of got like noodle arms.
Okay,
No, I'm joking. Now I'm actually
you
being
can not have
disrespectful.
muscles and you can still be a man. You know that, right?
Maybe, yeah. I don't
Okay.
know. I feel
What
like
do you
a
mean
guy should have a
maybe?
little
What do you
bit of
mean
its own
maybe?
body.
I
I
thought
don't
being
know.
a man was based upon your under your guys' view, based upon being an adult human male. So you can
Yeah,
be
it
an
is.
adult
It
human
is.
male and under your view not be a man?
No, you cannot be masculine though.
Okay, so you don't think I'm masculine because I don't have large muscles.
No, just like how you talk and like I don't
What
know.
about the way that I
I remember
talk?
like I don't know like in your lives every day, but like I remember like a while back you said one time like you would date a like trans gender. Like I'm not like dissing you on it, but like it's kind of like I don't know. That kind of seems a little bit off,
How is
right?
that off?
I don't know. Like so you would date a transgender woman?
Well, I'm in a relationship with someone. I'm not going to talk about who I'm going to date, but I don't think that my attraction is limited when it comes to trans people.
Yeah. I
You don't
mean,
think there? Well, I have a question. Is there any trans woman that you think you would be attracted to?
no, bro. I'm not gonna lie. There's been a couple times,
So to
bro.
clarify, you could say as a statement, there's not a single trans woman on the planet that you would be attracted to.
Maybe if I thought they were a girl until they told me they were like a transgender, then I would be like, no, that's crazy. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
wait. So you admit that you would find them attractive until they told you that they're trans. You do find them attractive. You're just trying to repress it.
Well, I mean,
Interesting.
'cause you have plastic surgery that makes
Wait,
them
interesting.
literally look like a woman.
You just quite literally just admitted that you do find them attractive and that you would literally just repress it. So I'm glad I got you to concede on
No,
that
no,
point.
that's what I'm saying though. Like,
So
dude, it
so
gets
wait,
to a
hold up.
point-
Does that I have a question. Does that make you bisexual under your view?
No, because they get to a
No,
point.
it doesn't.
where-
Wait. You said that you found. Wait, okay, hold up. So you agree that finding trans women attractive doesn't make you bisexual? You can still be straight? Base.
Yeah, if you
Base. Yo, accidentally woke. Let's go.
no, what I was trying to say though, can I actually say
Accidentally
what I was trying
woke,
to say?
everybody. Look at this, everyone.
Wait, can I finish what I was trying to say though?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was trying to say, they get so much plastic surgery that they genuinely look like a girl. Like I'm not even trolling. Like they get like boobs, they get
Trans women are
everything.
women, so of
But
course.
you can't really like say that they're like, you know what I mean, biologically, right? Like
So they're
not trying to be mean.
yeah, they're biologically male, but they're still a woman. And wait, and you already agreed that you're not bisexual for finding them attractive as a straight man.
Yeah, when they literally changed their whole appearance to where they look like the girl from a Euphoria, like she definitely looks like a man. Like I would, but like some of them, bro, they literally
What?
look exactly
Okay,
like a
you're being
woman.
ridiculous. Don't say shit like that, especially on my live. Don't say something like that. It's just ridiculous.
No, I didn't. No, I was saying like they have the attributes of a man. Like they literally like they have like the attributes. They like the
No,
nose and stuff like
I don't
that.
even know what
Like
that's
they
supposed
get
to mean.
like like guys have
No,
features that girls don't.
of
Yes, they
course.
do.
Wait,
Like
so
broader shoulders.
no, but I'm
Guys
not.
have broader shoulders than women,
No, but like,
right?
if you're referencing Hunter Schafer, right? Like, I genuinely don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, she kind of looks like a guy a little bit, right? Not trying to be mean. Like I
I
really
think
like
I think she passes very well, right? Like,
really.
if I think everyone would acknowledge that she definitely passes.
I don't know. I feel like if somebody showed me and I didn't know who
I,
she was
I,
or
I
anything,
100% promise you, if you met her in real life, you would have no clue that she was trans until she told you.
have you met her?
No, I've not met her. What?
I was just wondering. I'm sorry. Cheating on your girlfriend, bro, with a trans. No, I'm just.
Are
What
you
I'm
like?
trying to say.
Were you just trying to like diss me? Right? That was like so cringe. Like, do you
No,
realize
actually,
that like all of
you're
this
actually
just
a nice person.
all of
I was
this kind of
trolling
just
you.
perpetuates your own insecurities?
No, I
Because
don't.
like to me, when you say that being gay is a choice, to me that tells me that you do have sexual attraction towards men, and you're just repressing that sexual attraction. Because
No,
otherwise, you can't
I
make
more
that
think about
choice.
it like I'm more think about it like
Otherwise, it's
if
not a choice. It's not a choice for me. I can't choose to find men sexually attractive. That's literally
it
not
is
within
though.
my
It is.
capacities.
It is like
I can't do that. I
environmental
can't choose
changes,
to find men attractive. That's not possible.
but not men. But like, because biologically you can't reproduce with a man on man. You know what I mean? Like what I was trying to
Wait,
say
repeat what you just
is,
said.
because let's
Repeat.
get back
Sorry.
on topic.
Repeat
Huh?
what you just said. Sorry. You said, are you saying being gay is wrong because you can't reproduce?
Well, I was more saying because like it depends on your environment. Like right now, like we're obviously in a surplus of a population, so like we don't need more babies and more things like that. So it really like environmental, like it really doesn't matter. But
Based upon
if
your argument, you could just argue that people could be poly, right? And then that would produce the most amount of kids possible.
well, that's what I'm saying though.
Wait,
Like
so
so when
would
you say like
so would you argue in that context for people to be poly?
yes, environment
Okay.
changes
So
stuff
I
like
guess
that.
in the environment that we're talking about right now that exists today, is it wrong to be gay?
Do I think it's wrong to be gay or like
Like
in a
under your
world
own
view?
view, yes.
I mean, this is my exact thing. Like, I do not believe in being gay and stuff like that. Like,
You
I
don't
think
believe it
it puts.
exists?
No, I believe it exists, but like, I think it's wrong. But at the same time, I
So
do believe people should have their own choice. So I'm not like overly mad about it. But
what's
I
wrong
do
about being
agree
gay?
that it is a, huh?
What's wrong about being gay?
I mean, I just don't think it's. I don't know. Like, I just feel like I'm a little bit leaning toward God with it. So I don't know.
Lean
That's
towards
more.
God doesn't say that being gay is wrong.
Come on, let's be honest.
Even from the Christian perspective that you're probably
Also, like
referencing,
sometimes,
you
like
think that, hold up, even from the Christian perspective that you think you're referencing, you think it's gay intercourse that's wrong, not being gay in of itself. So having the attraction of itself is not considered wrong. You're saying having gay intercourse is wrong. And even so, I don't think the scriptures within the context of the Bible actually indicate that. And there's not a single point in the Bible where Jesus actually says that it's wrong to be gay or
oh,
to
that
get
is what he
married
said.
if
He
you're
said
gay
you can't.
or to
You can
even
have
have
the
gay
thoughts, but you
intercourse.
can't act on it. You can't act on it. That I have heard that verse before.
Yeah, but there's no even argument to actually indicate that from a legitimate perspective because Jesus never even said this. The people that wrote it down are Paul, for example, and the word that people are specifically referencing is associated with people who are engaging in gay intercourse. Arsenokoitai is literally made by Paul. Okay, the word
Whoa.
was made by Paul. We don't know fully what it means. There's an interpretation error there. You can literally interpret it to not mean gay intercourse or gay relationships that exist today, and you can interpret it in a different way.
Well, I also think like being gay is wrong, just like on the biology side of it.
Boy,
Like I truly think that most most of our world is we're supposed to reproduce. We're supposed to have a connection, have a
You can
family.
reproduce and be gay.
I mean, it's not like technically your kid.
Every single time that you have sex, do you reproduce?
No, but I'm a virgin.
Okay, so gay people who have kids
Yeah,
are
I'm
doing
waiting
more
till
than you.
marriage. Well, I'm waiting till marriage.
Well, you're also an incel.
I mean, I wouldn't. I'm waiting till marriage for my
Involuntarily.
lady. Not involuntarily. I'd say I'm objectively pretty attractive. Like I'd say people would find me attractive in real life. Like I'm only 5'10", but
I'm
like
cringing.
my face. No, I'm not even. I'm not saying I'm the most attractive, but I definitely like if I wanted to, I could definitely engage in that if I wanted to. But I just don't want to because my parents have taught me
Well, it's
not
not
to.
because of the way that you look. It's because of your views, my guy.
Well, I also don't drink and stuff like that because I'm Nazarene.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's because of your views. It's because of how you view the world that is inevitably going to cause you to be in that situation, not just the way that you look.
Well, I'd say I have a pretty good personality. Like I feel like a lot of my friends think I have a funny personality. I'm a pretty nice guy. Like that's why like when you're like, is being gay wrong? Like I'm not saying like
You
I
have
feel
no
like
reason to
everybody
say that,
should.
though. Like you said, biologically it's wrong because you don't produce kids through intercourse. Let me ask you a question. Is oral sex wrong?
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what oral sex is.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude, how old are you?
I'm 20.
You're 20 years old. You don't know what oral is? That's
Sorry.
crazy, bro.
What is it? Anal?
No, oral. Your mouth?
Oh, really?
Oral? Do you know what
Yeah,
a
see,
BJ is, bro?
Yeah, I think I've heard of that. Yeah.
I've heard of that. Okay, bro. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, so dude, I can't even believe I have to explain this to you. So do you think that's wrong?
What? A BJ?
Yeah. That you're
I
in
mean,
marriage, do you think it's wrong?
Kind of seems a little bit provocative, right? Or you think? Or, I don't know.
Provocative?
Yeah, like
Do you mean
barbaric.
promiscuous?
No, like barbaric and like provocative, like just
You think
like
it's
very.
you think it's
like,
barbaric to get a BJ?
I don't know. I've never had one, so I don't really know. Like,
Not barbaric, my guy. What are you talking about? Barbaric? What?
I don't know.
You just said barbaric.
I'm not really experienced like with like. I don't watch like PORN, so like.
Oh, you don't need to, bro. But like barbaric, dude. What are you, a 12-year-old?
No, sorry, I didn't mean to offend people. If I
No,
said
it's
that.
okay. It's okay. I think it's more catching us off guard. Okay, it's like you don't typically run into a 20-year-old that says something like this, I guess.
No, now that you explained oral sex, I do know what it is. Like
Okay.
a BJ
Now that I've
stuff
explained
like
the birds and the bees to you,
Oh,
yeah. So like, yeah. What do you think it's wrong?
I mean, if you love the partner, maybe not. I don't know.
Okay,
Like I don't know. Like I've never.
So then the point that I'm making then is that it doesn't reproduce. It doesn't yield reproduction. Yet it's not considered wrong. It's an actual act that does not yield reproduction. Yet it's not wrong.
But most people in a marriage are gonna try to reproduce eventually, right? Like they're gonna try to have a kid most of the time, right?
I mean, I guess you could say most of the time. I'm not quite sure on the data, but like, I mean, I'd have to check. Is it most?
There's a
is it
small
most people in
percentage
America
that want to have a kid
that are married?
Probably. Yeah.
Do most married people want kids? I'm pretty sure that's true, but
Maybe not the Gen Z, but I bet millennials and up probably do.
I assume it's true. Yeah. Oh, I guess among adults surveyed, 22% say it's extremely or very important to have children.
That's probably like a Gen Z study. Which
yeah, I
agree.
guess I have to look further. I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't even talk about being gay. Like, I don't really have a problem with it. Like, I mean, they seem like cool people. I mean,
yeah, my point is that there's nothing in the Bible that means you have to think that being gay is wrong.
I do think,
and
though,
also
being
like
gay is a
there's
choice,
literally nothing. I want this to be clear. There's literally nothing in the Bible that condemns gay marriage. Absolutely nothing.
Well, I mean, when I pray, I feel it, though. Like, I feel like, I pray for people around the world and stuff like that. So, I pray like they can find God.
Wait,
and help them.
There are plenty of gay people that have found God under their own view.
I mean, maybe, yeah. I just like, I don't know. When I see like kids and I see their parents like bringing it on to them, it kind of rubs me the wrong way.
How are we pushing gay?
And that's why
being gay on children?
I feel like we went so far, and that's why I was trying to get to the talking point of like,
can I ask you a question?
If you put a tick in a jar, okay, you can go. Sorry.
Wait, how are we pushing? No, I just want to clarify this question before you go into the next thing, so I don't forget it. How are you pushing being gay on children?
I mean, there are some parents. You can't lie. There are some parents that do push it a little bit.
Like in what
way?
Right.
I mean, for example, somebody that I went to high school with, his little brother, his parents would let him like dress up as a girl when he was like 4 years old. I
So,
mean, how do you know the like? I don't know. I
hey
don't know.
dude,
I don't.
I have two sisters. They dressed me up when I was a kid. I'm not gay.
But he would like paint his nails like pink and stuff.
Yeah, I've had my nails painted.
Really,
Yeah,
really.
that's called growing up with sisters, my guy.
I mean, I've had three sisters. I
Older
mean,
sisters?
yeah.
I think it's very normal to have older sisters and your older
I have
sisters
two
do that
older
with you,
sisters.
right? Like, I think that's
One
pretty
younger.
normal.
I mean, I played dolls with them, but that's about it. They never like dressed me up as a girl.
Okay.
And like the dolls we played with were like I don't know if you ever
I
watched
literally
like
have
Monster
I have a
High.
picture on my phone of Patricia.
I don't
That
know
was
if you've ever
me when I was
watched
a
like
kid.
Monster High. Like
After
those were the dolls.
what's that?
Like Monster High, like the guy with like the snake hair, Monster High. You ever watch that show when you're growing up? Monster High. I feel like that's elite ball knowledge nobody knows about.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know Monster High?
Restate it again?
Monster High, like the animals that went to high school.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
See, look, they all know it's ball knowledge. I can't believe you've
Wait,
never
you
heard
mean
of that.
Monsters Inc?
No, Monster High. Like they would literally like it was like they were like monsters that like went to high school. I feel like everybody's watched that though. Like, but those
No.
were the dogs I played with. Like I remember
No,
playing
are you
Monster
talking
High.
about the Monsters Inc. monsters that went to college?
No, Monster High. I remember it because I used to love that. Like they had a show and they had a movie. I like the one like the Valentine one where like the girl like she got tranced by the like
I'm
by
sorry.
Cupid.
I don't know. I've never heard of this. I'm sorry.
See, look, I got them all. They're on my side now. No, I'm joking. They're not on
They're
my side.
dolls? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
the point that I'm making is that like that's not gonna make you gay, man. That has nothing to do with being gay. Like literally, literally, my sister's dressing me up as a kid is not gonna cause me to be gay.
You got dressed up like, but like, okay, he didn't.
Yeah,
have,
like my
they
sisters
had two
literally
kids,
dressed
so.
me up as Patricia. I
mean-
literally have a picture on my phone of it.
You're not like sexually attracted guys at all.
No, not at all. Zero attraction.
Really? Yeah, I mean, okay. Do you think when you notice like somebody's gay and their voice, do you think when they make their voice more feminine, do you think that's forcing their voice or no?
No, I just think
That's
that
why.
I think that that's commonly, specifically, like a tonality of voice within like gay culture, right? And specifically, obviously, when you hang out with a bunch of people, right, you start to sound like the people around you. Like when I grew up in Iowa, I sound like the people who grew up in Iowa. My mom has a Midwest accent. So if people specifically grow up and they engage with the gay community all the time, because they're part of the gay community, of course they're going to have like a voice that's going to sound like the community that they're a part of. In the same way that there are like Fortnite accents, my guy. Your dog water?
No,
Like get
I
cooked, bro?
agree. That actually makes sense. That actually makes
Your dog
sense.
water? Like what are you doing? Like you don't you have no
Yeah,
clue?
no.
You have no clue? What are you doing?
No, I agree. I agree.
Gay codes?
You talked away the groups you're around, so I agree with that. But what I was trying to get to before we like this is the same topic, but like what I was trying to say with the tick, when you put a tick in a jar, it doesn't jump as far. You know what I mean? You ever seen that experiment? Like the
I
tick,
know.
you put them in a jar, then you take off the barrier, and they can't jump
No,
past the
I've
barrier
never done this.
because they're like, and like the kid can't jump as far as the mother can, or it's fleece. My bad, not tick.
I have no clue what you're talking about. I'm sorry, man.
Well, I mean, I don't want to like disrespect the gay community, so I guess I'll just drop now. I feel like we had a productive conversation. Maybe I couldn't entitle you more, but
And also, even from a Christian perspective, even if you do consider gay intercourse to be a sin, it's no different than any other sin. You should not look at it any differently than you look at fornication.
no, I know. I
Like
try
you
not
should
to
you
sin
shouldn't
it,
look at it
but,
any
like,
differently than me and my relationship with my girlfriend. I'm an atheist, right? We're not married, right? You shouldn't look at it any differently than the relationship that I have with my girlfriend. So that's kind of like the point that I would like for people to see as well. Like even if you do believe that, you still shouldn't like put this like greater standard on gay people that they're committing some more grave sin when there's no reason to believe that even from that perspective.
Wait, so you live with your girlfriend while you guys aren't married?
We've been
I mean, I'm
living
not gonna
together
judge you.
for over a year now.
Are your parents okay with it?
Yeah, my parents are Christian too. I'm 24, dude. You
And
think
your
my
mom
parents-
wasn't mad
you
at it
think-
at all?
No, you think my parents are gonna say no?
I mean, they're not gonna tell you what to do, but they're gonna like feel disappointed. Like
No,
you're
they were
obviously
not
an adult.
disappointed at all. My parents are
Yeah.
happy that I'm in a meaningful relationship that I with a
How long
partner
you guys
that
been
treats me
together?
well and that I love. 2.5 years.
Yeah, bro. My mom would freak, bro.
I'm 24 years old,
No, I
and
know, but like even if I was 24, like I feel like my mom would still like she wouldn't like I would still be able to do it, but like she would get like really mad about it. Like she would your mom wasn't mad at it like at the beginning.
no, not at all.
Oh yeah, well, I'll see you. Have a nice day.
Alrighty, you too.